Look, I'm eager to talk with Cedric because he has been teasing this big change in the weather we can expect. So anytime you want to mention that, let's do it.
Yes. Well, I want to savor it. It's like a fine steak or something. You just savor it on your tongue, you know. Right. But no, we've been waiting for a big change. It seems like forever, and it's finally within sight. But it's still in sight, but that's a distant sight. So I don't want you to think it's coming this week.
Not tomorrow.
Yeah, not tomorrow. In fact, let's talk about today, too, because you probably already could tell because we set another record high. It just seems like it just keeps going and going. This record is not broken, but the actual number is 88 degrees today. That broke the previous record high of 87 set back in 1996. Not only that, but look at this. We're now safely in the top spot for the most 80-degree-plus October days since 2000 here, where we've gotten 10 now for the month of October this year. The old record was 8, so we continue to add to that number. So I think we're going to put a little more distance between first and second place here in the coming days. Outside the studios right now, we've got some nice little breeze, but that's a southerly breeze, so not helping with the fire conditions over there into the Uintas. But temperatures 85 degrees. That northerly wind here, it's making it feel somewhat comfortable out there, along with this very dry air. We've got humidity levels in that 15% or less range, which, you're not going to get much precipitation falling from the sky with that much dry air in place. 82 degrees in Ogden. We've got 88 in Hanksville, 78 degrees in Emory. We've got 82 degrees in Milford, 78, not too bad in Heber, and we've got 81 degrees currently in the Cache Valley. So, again, high pressure situated here, giving us that southwesterly flow, pumping in the heat, and that's going to be the story with us as we go into the weekend. So as we start with your Friday evening football forecast, upper 70s at kickoff along the Wasatch Front, upper 80s in St. George, but it does get comfortable as we go throughout the evening. So that's at least a change, I think, from the past couple of Friday nights we've had out there. For Utah State, they're going to be in action tonight. Tailgating, temperatures around 80 degrees. We fall from the 70s into the 60s by the final whistle for that game as well. Looking for something else to do during the morning time hours on your Saturday or Sunday? Hey, how about heading up for Oktoberfest? I think this is the last weekend for that. Temperatures will be into the 60s up there in the higher elevation. So if you're looking to escape the heat, that's the place to go. And we do want to make a correction here. BYU is taking on Arizona tonight, or tomorrow night here. And this game here, it's really not tomorrow night. It's tomorrow afternoon, I should say, at 2 o'clock. But tailgating temperatures in the afternoon in the low 70s, warming into the mid to upper 70s. Fairly comfortable weather, and at least it will be dry. Weber State, you're going to be in action as well tomorrow night. That's when temperatures will be around 80 at tailgating, dropping from the 70s into the 60s during the game. So we had this weak disturbance move by the area. We've got another weak disturbance that's going to try to move in for the end of the weekend, but this is the one that brings the big change as we head towards next week. So this heat dome moves out of the way for this weak disturbance Sunday into Monday, bringing us mainly some clouds, maybe a few spotty showers, and then here comes the big disturbance, and you can see that one brings a bigger change across the area with some much colder weather heading our way. So as that system moves our way, here's that weak disturbance bringing us a few spotty showers out there potentially as we get towards Sunday into Monday. But that moves out. Here's the larger storm system bringing us a better chance of rain, and may have to watch for some snow levels as we get towards the end of next week there as we got those temperatures dropping. So we go from the 90s to the 80s. Eventually, by the end of the week, next week, we could be in the low 70s in St. George and the Wasatch Front. Are you ready, Brian? This is what you've been waiting on.
All right, let's hear it.
Look at that. Mid-80s, 70s, 60s, 50s. Showers.
Man. It's about time,
It's about time. And I'll tell you, a few of the higher elevations, maybe something else falling from the sky. So
don't tease us that way, man.
We'll see how it plays out. We'll be watching it.
We'll see, Cedric. Appreciate it.